Hi guys, today is Top 5 Wednesday, and this week's topic is your top 5 favorite character arcs or character development. Oh, by the way, Top 5 Wednesday is hosted by Ginger Reads Laney and a Goodreads group. I will link that down below if you want to check it out because it's open to anyone to participate. Did I say all that right? At number 5, I am going to put Samantha Kingston from Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. This is a story about like the most popular shallow girl in school who gets into a car accident and it's kind of like how much to say about this book? You know what? You'd better read the Goodreads summary on that one. Anyway, she has to reevaluate some of her decisions, and it is very interesting to see her character grow throughout that book. The character development is like the shining star of that book. Number 4, I'm going to go with Aria from the Under the Never Sky trilogy. She just lives in a very sheltered community, and she is thrust into a much more... I need to pre-think what I'm going to say before I just turn the camera on. She is thrust into an extremely harsh environment and is basically having to survive, and she knows nothing about the world, Jon Snow, but... Oh my gosh, what has gotten into me today? At the beginning of the first book, I kind of thought that Aria was a little bit whiny and annoying, and then halfway through that book I was like, you know what? I'm pretty sure I would be whiny too if I was suddenly thrust out into the wilderness and had to survive when my entire life technology was literally like right here, any and everything I ever wanted, and I was like even breathing air with perfect nutrients and stuff in it and never had to do anything for myself ever. Like, yeah, I would be that way too. And so at that point I just enjoyed the journey, and I felt like she ended up, especially as the series went on, I felt that she ended up being a very strong female character, and her growth was great to see. Number 3, I'm going to go with Juliet from the Shatter Me trilogy. Juliet is a very interesting character, and the strength of this series is her character development, and not necessarily her development because I think it is kind of hard to see, but her perspective of the world. A lot of people don't realize this is a story about her perspective of things. It's not a story of the world at large and how people and things actually are. This is how she perceives them. She is a very damaged character at the start of the series, and then to go to the end of the series, she really comes into her own. I think she definitely had a very interesting character arc, and as well as an honorable mention because I realized that all 5 of the characters I mentioned in this video are going to be female. I also want to mention Warner from this series. Part of his development goes along with her perception of him, but it was still very interesting character arc to see played out. Number 2, I'm going to go with Allison/Lulu from Just One Day by Gail Foreman. I felt like I really connected with Allison. I wanted to put her on this list, and especially so high up on this list because she is a realistic contemporary character, and I know that when I was younger I struggled a lot with needing closure from relationships and struggling with what I wanted to do in college or with life, so I did identify with her a bit, and therefore that's why she has such a high spot on my list, is that she really does go through a lot of growth and learning to know herself, and instead of hiding behind what someone thinks of her, she's learning really to be true to herself, and I really appreciated that journey. Number 1, you can guess because that spot in my bookshelf is now empty. Selena from the Throne of Glass series. I talk about her all the time in terms of like why I like her, because of her growth. She starts out as being, she's got this incredible reputation, and not only is she trying to uphold that reputation, she's also trying to like find out her roots, where she comes from, who she is, things that have shaped her, and then coming into her own. And especially in book 3, like, she feels like a totally different character, and it's amazing to see her go through everything that she has gone through, and she always comes out stronger. So that's it. Those are my 5 favorite character arcs. Let me know down below some of your favorite examples of character development. I fail on ever having a good outro or intro. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're still here. I hope this didn't end up being too long. I'm gonna go now. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you with another video soon. Bye!